On November 13th, 2024, the world lost a star. Actor Jae Rim, beloved for his heartwarming performances and kind soul, was found dead in his Seoul apartment. He was just 39 years old. But what really happened? And how did things go? So wrong for someone who brought joy to so many? Stay with us until the end as we uncover the truth, the love he shared, and the tragedy he faced in silence. Jae Rim wasn't just an actor. He was someone who touched the lives of fans, friends, and fellow stars. From modeling for global fashion magazines to stealing hearts in K-dramas and reality shows, his journey was remarkable. Yet behind that charm, behind those smiles, there was a silent struggle. And on that fateful November day, it came to a heartbreaking end. A close friend had gone to meet Jae Rim for lunch. They were excited to catch up. But instead, they walked into a nightmare. Inside his apartment in Seoul, they found him lifeless. The police were called immediately. There were no signs of foul play. A note was reportedly found, and at the request of his family, no autopsy was performed. His body was returned to his loved ones swiftly, and the police are continuing their investigation following standard procedures. Before the world knew him as an actor, Jae Rim began his career on the runway. He modeled for big names and appeared in magazines like Vogue and Marie Claire Korea. Eventually, he shifted to acting, and that's when he truly shined. He gained massive attention for his role in Moon Embracing the Sun, which opened more doors for him in the industry. But what really made fans fall in love with him was his appearance on the reality show We Got Married in 2013. On We Got Married, Jae Rim was paired with actress Kim So-yoon. Together, they became known as the Solemn couple. What started as a scripted virtual marriage soon felt like something more. Their chemistry was electric. Their laughter, their heartfelt moments, their small gestures, it all felt so real. Fans were hooked. They even won the Best Couple Award at the 2014 NBC Entertainment Awards. Rumors started swirling. Were they really just acting? In 2016, the Solemn couple made history. They reunited as co-stars in the drama Our Gap Soon, becoming the first We Got Married pair to act together in a scripted series. Their roles, as a couple facing modern relationship struggles, only added to their legacy. Despite fan hopes, their relationship remained a close friendship. Both stars always spoke highly of each other in interviews, expressing admiration and support. After his passing, Kim So-yoon was one of the first to pay tribute. She posted a selfie of the two, smiling, full of life. Her message, though, was filled with sorrow. No words on earth can describe how much it hurts. I hope he is not lonely on his long journey. Goodbye, my friend. See you again. She ended her post by saying she sent him off well and asked fans not to worry about her. But the grief in her words was clear, as fans poured into her Instagram. To offer support, some Korean netizens raised concerns, saying it felt like an invasion during an already painful time. So-yoon wasn't the only one mourning. Jae Rim's former manager, now retired from the industry, also posted an emotional tribute. To him, Jae Rim wasn't just a colleague, he was a big brother. Someone who stood by him through the hardest of times. He remembered motorcycle rides, long talks, and laughter. He also shared a painful truth. After leaving the industry, he had distanced himself from Jae Rim, afraid he might become a burden. Now, he lives with that regret, wishing he had reached out more. He described Jae Rim as a thoughtful man, always helping others, often doing charity work without ever boasting about it. Although police haven't officially confirmed the cause of his death, many believe that Jae Rim made the painful choice to end his own life. According to Sports Kyungyang, he left behind a 2-page will. Sources claim he was suffering due to the actions of a sasang, an obsessive fan from Japan. This fan reportedly followed him, took illegal videos and photos, and leaked personal details about him, his family, and his friends. What made it worse was the cruel comments attached to these posts, mocking and humiliating him online. Even his acquaintances were targeted. Jae Rim's last Instagram post was haunting in hindsight. It simply read, "Beginning a long journey." His final selfie in January had comments disabled. By summer, most of his recent photos were gone. It now seems clear he was silently crying for help. After the news of his passing, the fan vanished from social media, deleting everything, but not before leaving scars that may never heal. One of Jae Rim's close friends supported these claims. He shared that Jae Rim had started avoiding the outside world because of the constant harassment. "He never said it out loud," his friend wrote, "but he made it clear in his own way. I wish I had seen the signs." Those around him now carry the guilt of missed signals and the pain of not being able to protect him. In the past, Jae Rim once shared how he wanted his funeral to be, not a place of tears, but of smiles, a celebration of life. He wanted people to gather, maybe even toast with champagne, and remember the good times. But what broke him most, he once said, was the thought of leaving before his parents. That was the pain he feared the most. Sadly, that fear came true. His funeral was held the next day, November 14th, on a rainy morning at Uido St. Mary's Hospital in Seoul. The rain reflected the mood of everyone there. Friends, family, and fellow actors gathered. The ceremony followed Christian traditions. His portrait was held tightly by his loved ones as he was taken to Seoul City Crematorium, his final resting place. Jae Rim wanted his life to be remembered with warmth and joy. But his passing has left behind sadness, unanswered questions, and the heavy silence of dreams left unfinished. He was more than just an actor. He was a friend, a son, a giver, and a light to many. And now he has begun his long journey. One we all hope is filled with peace. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Let's remember Song Jae Rim not for how he left, but for how he lived, with love, with passion, and with kindness. Take a moment today to check in on someone. You never know what they might be going through. If this story touched you, consider sharing it. His memory deserves to be remembered.